Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's Mary, and I am here with this week's edition of 90 Days in 900 Seconds, Season 10, Episode 3, To Witness the Beginning. And I'm already cracking up even before I'm starting this recap because honestly, guys, this season is freaking ridiculous. Okay. And I'm not saying the real F word because I'm not allowed to curse within the first 90 seconds of my YouTube video or I will get a strike. Okay. So this season is so ridiculous, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. And I just want to poke my eyes out already. And it's only episode 3. Okay. So let's set 900 seconds on the timer and we're going to get right into it. If I was going to give this episode a grade, honestly, I would give it an F. Sophie and Rob couldn't even save it, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay, let's set 900 seconds on the timer. So first of all, we start off with Dr. Gino and Nurse Jasmine and all their tools. That's all I have to say. Okay, it is. They are ruining my show. They have already ruined my show, but as the episodes go on, and I sit there and I try to watch the show with my husband and my mother-in-law on a Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, this is supposed to be, I don't know, family entertainment. I mean, it's at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night, and you have Nurse Jasmine pulling out her tools. Okay, and you can imagine what kind of tools I'm talking about. Dr. Gino is waving around a butt plug, going, should I stick it this way or this way or this way? Okay, now, mind you, it's a butt plug. Keep this in mind, okay? Because the butt is going to come into play a little later, okay? So they have this great night. Gino feels in charge. Those doctor scrubs with the hat. I mean, he looks like he should be part of, I don't know, Grey's Anatomy, ER, Chicago, I don't know, whatever the Chicago doctor show is. I'm drawing a blank on 911. I don't know. He should be one of those doctors on TV. Okay, he's like in the scrubs with the hat and everything, looking like he's getting ready to go like perform surgery, and he has a butt plug in his hand. Okay, so they have this wonderful night together. Poor Coco was like banished out of the bedroom, and the next morning Gino chooses to tell Jasmine that he quit his job. Okay, Jasmine has a fucking meltdown. Because, she has to cry at least one time per episode. Okay. So she has a meltdown because now Gino is putting the sponsorship of her children at stake. Okay. The whole reason why she came to the US was because Gino had a job. Okay. Now they're poor because he quit. Like, Gino, what the fuck were you thinking? Okay. The only reason why Jasmine came over here is because you are her sugar daddy. How can you be her sugar daddy if you're broke? The fuck is wrong with you? Plus, she needs you to sponsor her kids. If you don't have a job, how are you going to sponsor her children? You didn't think of that, did you? Okay, so Jasmine is crying. Jasmine's not happy because, he didn't tell her that he was going to do this. He just made this decision on his own. Fucked up. Okay, so now they are going for a couples massage. And Jasmine quickly forgot how upset she was at him. And she's like, baby, instead of buying all the frozen food and junk that you do, we could do this once a month. So they're getting their couples massage. And the woman goes to massage her butt. And she's like, no, 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 thank you. No butt massage. My butt hurts. And Gino's like, why does your butt hurt? Does it hurt from sitting on the plane? Now, my husband, who doesn't watch reality TV, even said himself, okay, because then when Jasmine said, no, baby, my butt hurts because I got butt implants. My husband said, wait a second. Gino just hit that. And he didn't realize that her butt was bigger. Thank you, Mr. Kruger. Thank you. I mean, hello. Like my husband said, Gino just hit that. And he didn't realize that her butt is lumpy and lopsided, and it's really not a good BBL from Panama that he just paid 10 grand for. Yes, he even did a guessing game on how much it cost. He was like, 2,000? 5,000? More? $10,000? You spent $10,000 on your butt? You didn't need it, Jasmine. What is wrong with you? And he tried to get really, really angry. Okay, you could even see him smirking at one point, but I give it to you, Gino. Gino, if you're listening to me, you've really tried to get angry at her, okay? Jasmine, of course, turned on the tears in a hot second. Gino's mad at me. Oh my goodness, I'm usually the one that's mad at him. He's mad at me. Yeah, because you lied to him and you took the money that he gave you for your wedding dress and you decided to spend it on a bad BBL. Okay, so yeah, he's really pissed at you. Gino, for his part, he said fuck 3 times in one sentence. Even my husband said, oh shit, Gino's mad. Okay, and he stormed out. He's pissed because he's like, first of all, she lied to me. And she's always doing this shit. You know, she wants. And it's like, what the fuck? Okay, you know, that's going to last 2.2 seconds. And anyway, this is all Gino's fault, according to Jasmine. This is all his fault anyway. He should have never quit his job. So now, moving on to Nikki and Igor, because I told you guys, I'm going to call him Igor because that's his given name. That is the name his mother gave him. His mother did not name him Justin. Okay? So, Nikki is getting ready to go to Moldova. Her friend is driving her to the airport. It's been 9 months since she's seen her man, and she still has issues to work out with him. She doesn't want it to be another 89 days in the US and she sends his ass back. Okay? Her friend is always hearing negative things about Igor, aka Justin. Okay, and she thinks that Justin is not 100% into it. So we find out that Nikki is a sugar mama. And guys, Nikki went live on Instagram shortly before I went to record this. This is why I'm recording this a little late, because I got distracted by her live. She wants everyone to know that she is not, and I repeat, not Igor's sugar mama. She just simply was helping him out. You know, Igor does have a job. Don't get me wrong. Igor has a job. But, you know, she was just simply helping out her fiance, like most of these couples do, okay? She is not his sugar mama, okay? She did help him with his nose job. She doesn't know where her friend got, you know, cheeks and all these other surgeries from. But, you know, yeah. Anyway, her friend says that she's a sugar mama. I believe her friend. So his friends don't support the relationship. Igor is really, really worried about Nikki attracting attention. Okay? Igor is so psychologically damaged, in my opinion, by Nikki lying to him about her being trans, that he has stuck in his head that everyone is going to know that she is trans by just looking at her. Not true. Honestly, Nikki does not look like a trans person. You don't look at her and say, you know, is she a woman? Is she a man? To me, she looks like a woman. I believe that people will be staring at her, one, because she's botched from head to toe. I mean, look at her face. Secondly, I mean, she's outlandish. Look at her fashion. Look, I mean, come on. She will stand out in Moldova, and not because she's trans. And Igor is psychologically traumatized because Nikki lied to him so many years ago. Okay? And he is still dealing with that. I'm sorry. He can lie to himself. He can lie to Nikki all he wants. He's still dealing with that trauma. So he will think, no matter what, everyone is side-eyeing Nikki, thinking, oh my goodness, is that a trans person? When they are side-eyeing Nikki, going, oh my goodness, look at her nose, look at her butt, look at her eyes, look at what she's wearing, etc., etc. That is my opinion. Okay? Nikki wants to be low-key. She shows up in Moldova like, hello, Nikki Exotica is here. So Igor later takes her to a cafe. And, you know, his paranoia is showing. He's like looking around. He's like, everybody's like looking at her. And Nikki is paranoid that Justin doesn't want to take her out to the club. Okay? He doesn't want to take her out in the nightlife. And she's like, is it because he might be seeing somebody in the nightlife? Does he have a secret life in the nightlife that I don't know about? And he's like, no, it's because you look like a trans porn star. Not just a porn star, which I agree with. A trans porn star. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Now we have Rob and Sophie. And I like Sophie. Not so much Rob, but I like Sophie. The bathroom is ghetto. Smells weird. It's really dark. And Sophie's really not feeling this walking across the patio every time she has to pee, no matter day or night, okay? And even though she was jet lagged, Rob still had to get some ass, okay? So he got his ass. She gets up in the morning, and she's like, you know, I'm not feeling this bathroom at 3 a.m., walking outside, having to put shoes on. It's, you know, kind of annoying. And he says, well, you know, you're a bougie girl, but wanting to have indoor plumbing. What? Hello? I've lived in pretty fucked up places in the past. Trust me, fucked up places in the past. But my bathroom has always been inside my apartment. Just saying. Okay? So, you know, his thing is it doesn't rain in LA. Doesn't rain, you know, it's very seldom that it rains. So you won't be walking outside in the rain very often to go pee at 3 a.m. So just put your chancletas on and suck it up and go walk outside. So, they go to the beach. Oh yeah, the other thing I didn't like is that he said that he was going to bring her down to earth. If you want to be with me, you got to be down to earth, and I'm going to bring you down to earth. I don't think wanting indoor plumbing is being snooty. I don't know. Okay. So they go to the beach, and Sophie would love, absolutely love a beach apartment with an indoor bathroom. But at $3,500 a month, Rob is like, no way. Okay. So he, you know, as they're walking down the beach, he pulls out his phone and he starts scrolling. And it so happens that he follows a thought account. And it was a chick dressed up as Dora Explorer and booty shorts. And Sophie's like, what the fuck is that? And he's like, you know, just an account that I follow. No big deal. I mean, you know, I follow lots of accounts like this. And Sophie's like, I don't like it. And it turns out that they have trust issues because he has online cheated in the past. But you know something, guys? He doesn't see it as cheating because he was simply responding to a couple of pics and a couple of videos, and he was simply having a conversation. And it was just a one-day thing, you know, and that's it. And it was over, and nothing ever happened since. And it was in 2020, in the beginning of COVID, and they discussed it, and she needs to get over it. Yeah, that's what he said. When she tried to have a conversation about it, no, I didn't cheat on you. So that's it. And basically, he tells her, well, you have one thing on me. I have one thing on you. My boy saw you on Bumble. And I don't believe that you were on Bumble just to meet friends. So there you go. I have one thing on you. You have one thing on me. What the actual fuck? That's all I have to say. So, Rob, I don't know. Sophie's right. Instead of talking things out, he chose to get angry and defensive. And that's why he rubs me the wrong way. So now, finally, speaking of rubbing me the wrong way, and this is on both sides, Ashley and Manuel. Their first night was interesting, to say the least. Her words, not mine. They fought about her witchcraft, about her pets, but then they started drinking. And then, of course, they had sex. And in her words, not mine, they banged it out. Because, their sex is so great and there's nothing you can't work out through great sex. So they banged it out. Yeah. We see what their relationship is based on. Okay? So, like Manuel says, blame it on the whiskey. So, their first trip as a couple, first domestic errand as a couple, I should say, is going to the supermarket. So Manuel is very interested. He's like looking around. According to Ashley, Manuel would eat like a handful of things over and over again. I think it was like avocados, rice, red onion, not white onion, red onion. I don't remember what else. Okay, so they go into the supermarket and he sees the carrots that are cut up and pre-washed in the package. And he's like, what is this? Because I see carrots over there. And she explains to him that they're cut up, and pre-washed and made easier for us to eat. And he's like, you guys are lazy when you cook. No, it's called working smarter. Why the fuck not? Okay, so she shows him the vegetarian section with the fake meat. And he's like, I guess I have to grasp that there's milk that's not milk. There's meat that's not meat. There's vegetables that are already pre-washed and cut. And I guess I just have to adjust to this world. Welcome to America, Manuel. So now they're going to have dinner with her mommy. And her mommy pulls out the Google Translate because she wants to have a conversation with Manuel. And speaking of mommy, did I mention that Manuel came to the U.S. without saying goodbye to his mommy, his teenage children, anyone in his family? Yes, he left Ecuador without saying adios to anybody. Yeah, he did that. So now, Ashley's wondering if his kids even know about her, if they know that they're about to get a stepmom. And she is like, what in the actual fuck? Your mother thinks that you're working in another town in Ecuador. Meanwhile, you're in the U.S. in Rochester, New York. You need to tell your mom. Ashley's mom is like, what the actual fuck? How can he do this to his mother? Okay, and I could see how she is horrified because she's like, if my daughter even thought about doing something like that, I would fly to the country where she's at and beat her ass. And as a mother, I agree. Shit, if my son moved to another country without telling me, he would find me on his doorstep. Just saying. So anyway, Ashley finally makes him call his mom. And his mom is just like, are you kidding me? You left without telling me you're leaving? And honestly, guys, I think he has a wife and 15 kids in Ecuador. And that is why he left without letting anybody know. Okay? But he didn't want to tell his mother because his mother would have picked up the phone and called his wife. Hello? There is something suspicious going on. How do you just leave? And I don't want to hear his crock of bullshit that he didn't want to see his mother cry. He didn't want to hurt his mother. No, that's a crock of bullshit. Okay? So anyway, Ashley's mom, she wants grandbabies ASAP. all due respect, I think you need to take a step back because this relationship does not need a baby in it. Okay. And yeah, it's like, dude, how can you just pick up and move to another country without telling your mom? If Ashley doesn't see this as a big red flag, I don't know what the fuck it is. So yeah, that's basically all for this week. Next week, we get to meet a new couple, and that's basically it. I will be here for the long haul for you guys. I'm taking one for the team, but so far it's episode 3, and I feel like I'm being tortured. Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Please consider joining my membership. There should be a join button on top on my banner where it says Kiki and Kibitz. Next to the subscribe button, there should be a join button. Please send me a message if you don't see it. Please check out wordonthestreetreality.com for all the tea you need. Please like this video and share it with a friend or 10. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye.